Good morning, friends. How are you on this Tuesday? What another glorious Tuesday it is. Talk about spectacular weather here in the Houston area. You know, we had massive storms come through the beginning of last week, about this time, actually. And massive storms, and it seems to have completely pushed fall. Could not be happier to see those hot temps go away and the humidity, and we get into fall. Really nice fall. So I am using my two prep products this morning. Really dry. I don't know why my face is so dry, but I'm using quite a bit of these two products this morning. I know because we've had the heater on. It's probably just a change in the weather. I'm also going to revisit a product that I haven't used in quite a while, and it's been in my refrigerator, and I want to use it. I had really good, I actually forgot I had this. It is a little bit stronger, provides a little bit better coverage. It is PHOERA, and it is in the lightest color, porcelain. I've had this for quite a while and I haven't used it. So we're going to revisit this and just see, because I can't even remember this product, to be quite honest with you. It's been that long since I've used it. So we're going to give it a go. I'm going to use it with my fingers just to get it on. And then I'm going to probably use my brush, depending on how. Wow, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. This is very similar to what I had yesterday with the house labs. You know, it's important to go through your collection and see what products you have in there, how long you've had them. You don't want to keep them forever, but some of them don't even have expiration labels on them, so it's just a good idea to really check all of that as you're looking at your collection. Just make sure. Wow, that's beautiful. Can't see because I don't have my glasses on, but I'm gonna put my glasses on and just check and see how beautifully that went on. I hope it did. Oh yeah, wow, look at that. Wow, I'm impressed. Haven't used this in a really long time, guys. I'm gonna put a little bit more up here, up in my, like everyone else, the challenge areas that we have under our eyes. And a little bit more right here on my scarring. Wow. Impressed. Haven't used that in a really long time. And it's beautiful coverage. Don't feel it either. I was thinking it was a heavier messed up my brows. I have to do them again. Thinking it was a heavier consistency, but it is not at all. Put a little bit on the end of my brush here. I am impressed. Just goes to show, you know, you get these products and something else always comes along and you try it and then you forget. It's like the Tear foundation. I haven't worn that in quite a while, and I need to make sure that that is still nice and moist. If it's not, I need to just go ahead and get rid of it. But this is amazing. Foria, like euphoria, but Foria. I know that you can get this at Amazon. It's been in the refrigerator. It feels fantastic. It's a beautiful creamy complexion feeling on my skin. So, wow, beautiful coverage. Let's get some powder going here now. Obviously, I'm wearing gray, dark gray today. And so that's what we're going to use today. I'm going to use a shimmer palette today. And I will show you here in a second. It's amazing, isn't it, when you really stop and you go through your collection and you realize what you do have and how much you have and how much have you used, what's in your collection. That's another thing. If you're like me, you've got quite a bit in your collection and you can't use all of it all of the time, right? So you kind of have to be a little bit selective on what you're using. All right, got that on. Now let's go back to my brows because I did hit them this morning when I was using my fingers. So we're going to just clean those up a little bit. I cannot believe what's happening in New York. And today is election day. Is it today or is it next week? I think it's today, isn't it? I cannot believe that the city is going to elect a socialist. I just can't get my head around that. Don't know what everyone is thinking. Why would they? I don't know. It's just bizarre. Okay, that all looks really good. That's on. Let's get some lips on. Cocoa Shimmer. I am seeing one thing that did not do is that did not cover up my scar. So we're going to have to cover that up a little bit better. Could just use a little bit of concealer. And my brush. I'm just going to pat that down really well. And then we're going to dip into the powder. And I will cover it up again with my loose powder, but I definitely needed to get more right there because it was definitely not covered up. Okay, I'm using this beautiful palette this morning from Makeup Revolution. Oh gosh, I've had this forever. Makeup Revolution. This one is called Foil Frenzy Fusion. Look at these beautiful colors. I think I'm going to be using this one and this one today. These two right here. Not, you know, really, really dark, but definitely a dark gray. And I want a sort of a fluffier brush so I don't get a lot of product on the brush. I want the product there, but I don't want it to be dramatic, right? So I'm going to mix the two. And there we go. We're going to put that right here. Sort of goes on like a little bit of a neutral taupe, which definitely can work with the gray. See how it goes on, and if I'm liking it, I may need to darken it up. I think so. So I'm going to pick up a little bit darker color. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I'll show you the color I picked up, and I'm blending over that. Yeah, that's much better. So I picked up a darker color and I went back over it and definitely got the color that I was hoping for. It is what I would consider a light gray, but a dark taupe. I'm taking it all the way up through the transition up onto the eye socket bone. Yep, that is what I was looking for. And then I'm going to pick up the darker color again, and we're going to go underneath here. I do have some shadowing that I have to fix. Taking that darker color and going to outline my eyes right here. Beautiful. So I initially started with this color and this color, and it didn't give me enough depth in the color, so then I went to this color and I blended over the top of it, and that looks really nice. Now to get that lightness that I like in the corner, I'm going to pick up the very lightest color, and we're just going to put it right there, right in that corner and up underneath. Right here, right up here. This gives you the illusion of light. When you come in and you do that inner 1/3 right here, right in the corner, it gives you the illusion when you're looking on that there's a light around that particular part of your eye. Okay, now let's grab finishing powder, because we do want to make sure that there's no shadowing. Picking up a rectangular sponge, and we're going to go down underneath.
I just like to talk to people when they're working on this because they all change things. I'm not sure.
And then we want to pick up my bigger brush, and we're going to just make sure that we have no shadowing right in through there. I don't want any dark shadowing. And we're going to come back up and just do the very top. Very nice. Don't leave that out. Using a darker blush today. I'm going to be using my Milani Dolce today. I want a little bit darker blush instead of my What a Brat because I'm using the darker tones. I'm going to use Milani Dolce. Beautiful blush. Milani's just, that brand is one of the brands that has just really come on this year, or maybe the last 2 years actually, and has done a remarkable job of products and formulas and colors. Now I'm just taking my powder puff and I am just sort of blending in my blush. And we're going to come in, we're going to cement down the brows so they don't move again. Benefit Bang brow setting. And so we're coming up and we're just taking that brow and we're really locking it into place. Beautiful. This is, I think, the best finishing powder on the market, bar none. I really do believe that. I've used it for 25 years. Revlon's Color Stay finishing powder. I love it. It gives me exactly what I'm looking for as far as the complexion. It covers up problem areas under here. It gives me that beautiful porcelain complexion that I like. There's plenty of influencers out there that say, "Oh, if you have mature skin, you shouldn't have a matte finish." I don't agree with that at all. I feel that if you find a product or a look that makes you feel beautiful, regardless of what it is, if it works for you and it makes you feel beautiful and confident, then who has the right to tell you any differently? I'm certainly never going to do that. I find it very presumptuous for some of these influencers to get on here, these makeup influencers, and tell you you're doing something wrong. You know, you can encourage and demonstrate and all those things, but to say somebody's doing something incorrectly, to me, is just, I find it not okay. So if you're doing something and you feel it works for you and you feel beautiful as a result of it, then you keep doing what you're doing, okay? Because it's going to make you feel great. And that's what my channel is all about. I want you to feel when we're done that you can go out there and just do anything. Be successful. Reach your goals and your dreams. Have a great day. Hit a home run or a grand slam. Knock it out of the park. Just really make those impressions on people. They go, wow, she's beautiful. She's so confident. Because that's when that happens, that inner beauty that you have radiates outward. And I'm never going to do anything or say anything to prevent anybody's inner confidence from coming out, because let me tell you something, people, this is just paint we're using. Inner beauty, your beauty comes from within. It is your soul, it is your confidence, it is your personality. And when you can release that and feel 100% confident in who you are and how you look, makeup is, it's not makeup, it's what's in you that comes out, and we're just dressing it. We're just putting the finishing touches on your soul and who you are. And my hope is that in doing this every day, I can encourage you to feel spectacular about who you are. Makeup is just a tool in helping you get that inner beauty to shine out every day. So when you do come across people, they look and they go, wow, that's your inner beauty that they're looking at. They're not looking on the outside. your soul, your essence, who you are. That's what we want to come out every day. And so that's what I'm going to encourage. That's true beauty. Now, I am making this funny face because I am going to the very base of my lashes, and I am applying my mascara directly on the curl at the base to lock that in as long as I can throughout the day. These two makeup mascaras that I use, this one right here that I'm using right now is L'Oreal's Panorama. I love it. It's great. It's got a fabulous wand on it. Great formula. Lasts all day. Gives me beautiful lashes. I wear black because my hair color is so fair. Last week I actually tried a burgundy. I used the burgundy and the black, and it turned out really nice. We had a function to go to, and I wanted to try. I was wearing burgundy, and it turned out really nice, but I can't wear just the burgundy because it won't show up. And they were doing the same over here, just enough to grab each little lash and put their shirt on for the day, their window dressing. I don't like a whole lot down here, just enough to see the lash line. So that's 2 coats right there. All right, we're gonna let that just dry a little bit. Just want to revisit this. Phoria, P-H-O-E-R-A, Coverage Foundation, Naturally Flawless, Oil Controlling, Lightweight Feel. That is definitely the case. Soft, matte, long-wearing formula. It's from New York. I love that. It's an American product, and it is 0101 porcelain. Give this is amazing. I mean, how beautiful my skin looks with that. Love that. I do like the darker eyeshadow with the dark lip. I think that looks really nice, especially since I'm wearing such a dark gray today. I'm going to come in and do one more coat. This one is Milani's Anti-Gravity Mascara in black, of course. I love this wand. I think this might be my favorite wand. It's got a really tiny end on it, so I can use the end and really get into like these really tiny lashes that are coming in right here. I can really grab those and cover them. Does a remarkable job. Look at that wand. Beautiful. Milani's Black is Black Anti-Gravity Mascara by Milani. Love this one too. That and my L'Oreal is a great combination. All right, let's see, how do we do today? Get the glasses on. Oh, that's beautiful today. Love that. I am going to, let me just see here if I have my brows went a little dark, so I'm just going to grab a brush. And I'm just going to sort of brush a little bit. some of that darker powder, try to blend it out a little bit. Yep. Better. This is beautiful color for a dollar store brand. LA Colors Cocoa Shimmer, love it. My favorite every day for sure. That's it, girls and guys, this morning on this beautiful fall Tuesday morning from Texas. I hope you have a spectacular day. Get out there and, man, just let it rip. Be successful. Be yourself. Always check your surroundings, though. Never take anything or anybody for granted, because you never know. We live in crazy, crazy times, and there are crazy people everywhere. So do not take anything or anyone or any situation for granted. Always, always know where you are and let your loved ones know where you are at all times. I hate to live like that, but it is where we are in the world today, unfortunately. Hope you have a spectacular Tuesday. This is Carrie from Texas. Thanks for joining me here at this community. Please share if you would. If you're a makeup enthusiast and you love to talk about products and techniques and colors and blending and all that good stuff, join me. I try to do one every day, and I would love to hear back from you. Don't forget, this week we are still voting on favorite brand, favorite product, and favorite color. Through the end of this week, I'll announce the winner either on the weekend or Monday, and then we're going to do a full face of that brand, that product, and talk about the color. And we're going to do a whole color scheme from hair, clothing, makeup, the whole thing. Have a great day, everyone. Please, if you would, like, share, and subscribe. That helps me out. Leave me comments below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I will put a link in this video for that formula, that foundation. So if you want to try it, there'll be a link in the bottom. And if there's any other links that you are interested in, please let me know what that is. I will find it and send it to you. Because, you know, it's always good to trust somebody's endorsement. And if you don't like what you buy, definitely let me know, because I do want to hear back from you on both sides of that coin. This is Carrie. Have a spectacular Tuesday, everybody. And thanks so much for being part of my community. You're important. I hear what you have to say, and thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.